Tristan, first game, but still a game against a team that arguably is one of the teams like you who will try and win the Eastern Conference. How important the win, and also can you talk about the last play of the game and the foul against Giannis and what happened on that? Thank you.
Yeah, this is a great first game matchup for us. I think it's a good gauge to see where we are as a team. Like you said, Milwaukee and ourselves and a few other teams in the East are fighting for that, for that Eastern Conference Finals matchup. And I think this is definitely a potential matchup for us in July or June, whenever the postseason may be. So, tonight, I'm glad we got the win. JT made a big-time shot. Like I've always said, big-time players make big-time plays when it's needed, and that's what he did tonight. But, of course, Milwaukee's going to get better throughout the year, and we are too. So we just take it as, one game at a time. We'll watch some film tomorrow and clean things up. And in terms of the last play of the game, I just try to do my best. I knew they were going to throw it at the rim with 0.4 seconds. The refs make their calls. You got to respect it, and you got to, move on to the next play. And, Giannis went 1 for 2, so I'm glad it went in our favor.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Tristan. Welcome back to game action. It's been a long time, and I'm sure it felt good. Can you just, speak to what it was like for you to get back on the court in a real game for the first time in 9 months? That had to have been the longest you've ever gone without playing.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely been the longest. It felt good to get back out there, especially, with a team that has high expectations and a team that wants to compete and want to win a lot of ball games. So it felt good to be back out there. Of course, every game goes by, myself and my teammates will get our rhythm. They'll get to know me. I'll get to know them more. So we'll keep building that relationship. Of course, in practice, it's great, but it's nothing like a game. So, of course, with me missing the preseason, I missed some of that chemistry on the court. But, we're going to build it one game at a time. And tonight was a step in the right direction.
Brian Robb.
Hey, Tristan, you guys went with the double big look with you and Daniel. Can you just talk about, when you found out about you going to that and how you kind of felt out there with him together?
No, I felt good. I think with me and DT out there, we can work and play together. He'll pop and I'll pop as well. And if the guys give us a jumper, we'll both take it. So it works. A lot of people sometimes get sucked into this whole small ball, quote unquote, idea. But I think at the end of the day, if you're a basketball player and you could, make plays, whether it's popping and shooting or popping back to a dribble handoff to get downhill, it's effective. And you saw that tonight when they went, Giannis and Brooke. We went DT and myself, and it works. Big mans know how to adapt, and big mans can make big plays. You guys always talk about the small ball, but you saw what happened to Houston Rockets, and they played against the Lakers. So small ball stuff is good. But when it comes down to the playoffs, you need real bigs to win games. And you go look at all those teams that compete at a high level for a championship, they play their bigs when it matters. So, I'm always gonna rep the bigs. DT gonna rep the bigs. So I'm always gonna stand with my big guys across the league.
Final question for Tristan, Jared Weiss.
So more on the double bigs, and you have a lot of experience playing in those kind of lineups next to Caleb and LeBron, of course. Mm-hmm. How do you maintain discipline and transition defense when you're going up against a team that likes to run? Because it seemed like it was a problem earlier in the game, but you guys seem to really fix that.
Yeah, no, like you said, I played double bigs with, Bron, Caleb, Timothy Mozgov at one point when Caleb was there, we played two bigs. I think it's of course, as bigs, we're always taught to run back to the paint, but myself and DT, we understand the game is changing. And when you have a guy like Brook Lopez, once you get to the three-point line, you got to turn around and get your antennas open and be ready to pick him up because he'll stop behind 3 feet behind the three-point line and shoot. So as long as your bigs are understanding the game plan and they have the feet to move and switch on pick and rolls like myself, it's totally fine. I don't know how many threes Brook made tonight, so we did a good job keeping him off that line. So, we did a good job. Might have made even one. Who got the score sheet? You guys, what do you make, one? Yep. So he turned around and picked him up early. DT did a good job.
All right. right. We'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Tristan.
All right, you guys have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas.